precautionary measures to take to exercise a little bit of concern and initiative here in having to fill out the applications if time could afford, and safety and those kind of things myself, because each and every one of you are in too deep or something as such. And if you weren't, hopefully you're not. You want me to come over here and tell you how deep I'm in? No. Oh, okay then. Are you sure? Yes. I don't think you're too sure, Steve. Are you sure you don't want to take a swing at us? I'll give you $100. Take a swing, right? No, that's right. That's right. Okay. Just making sure. You don't need no whores, no napalm. No, thank you. I'll let you know if I do, though. Thank you very much. You need any hurricanes or anything? No, sir. Not right now. Okay, then. I need $30,000, though, put in my account. And to these other individuals to, kind of ease up and kind of stay out of the way a little bit. And let those that can qualify a little bit better than some of the others kind of mosey their way into not letting Beto be a full-blown, smelly excrement. Reminder of, circle that one, wrong side of the law to be supporting and funding and funded. And you saw what he did right here. You lie, you didn't see 25 years we've been working. Some year or two later, Beto, let's tap him. Maybe be a security. And took it, that way. Everything he could do up. Rectal insemination, Leviathan style. While Steve here praying wholeheartedly, looking like a dog too sometimes, to try to protect and save and serve. And heaven. That side of it, it gets up there, every come up. That's not funny. If you did as bad a thing as Damien's still doing, Ricky, and you're letting him get ever so close, that's a bad strategy. I know you mean well, Will. I know you mean well. But to continue and do those things this far along with any gal that you're never going to want to understand word love because dick in your mouth, and you letting them do it, is, like I said, not to be doing those things and letting them do it and victimize more gal, people, whoever, however. I said not to do it like that. Two wrongs don't make a right. It ain't going to help things. I'm not an insult. I'm a circle and O to take you and them out together. And density's not right now in order to take you out. So plain as sure as shit, you're trying to take me out. I forgot to murder. You think it's funny, huh? Did I ask you to take me out? Did I murder or assault or rape your girlfriends or wives or anything first? No, I didn't. Why do you do that to my end? Why do you sick 'em on me? Because to fight, thrash Steve for that reason alone. Call yourself a judge. Steve's not supposed to get mad. He's supposed to take dick in the mouth. Or in the butt. That's funny. That ain't funny. I don't want to see you fleeing to go come back and go and play stupid amass again and again and nuke us up again. Nuke us up. And did I make a mistake in slur? Did I say it was okay to nuke us up for you to come back to it like a bitch-ass whore, saying I'm a bad guy for you nuking us up and trying to kill us? And act like a sponge is what Anstey's all the fuck about. So you wouldn't even for the fuck be here to complain like an asshole you're being. If I see straight, if the research holds true and correct, and all the while, individuals you're letting house them even here nowadays without having to pay goddamn rent and charging my ass like a sneak fuck motherfucker. A sneak fuck motherfucker, not any old sneak fuck. That's what fuck you. I didn't even get a chance to finish. That's what the image, fuck you the image, right? That's where I'm at with you? And Maria too is going to kiss your ass? Like I said, to kill your asses first, for the record, circle that. Whether the fuck you don't like what I'm saying, I'm recording it for a record, for a reason. That's why I record it. I hate your ass too. Murderers on the loose using exactly what we said not to do and debriefed you about pre-planned phony family individuals that pre-plan to do every living goddamn thing off in creation, motherfucker. And you might say, well, he's cussing like a motherfucker. Fuck you. Subversive language ain't cussing. Fight is what it is. Your ass. Well, let me go get my flag and my Bible book and put it in front of you so you get it a little better, boy. When you start learning not to be a boy about things like they're being, and you're letting them assault me and try like I saw you did. You're not just let them. You're flee like a felon. Somebody murder him. We're caught. Just remember your oaths here, if you would. Is that something to remind somebody before they flee and think they can come back and make a decision? I think they're above both of us, right? No such thing as Anstey either. I know you don't want me to move the mission on, move the battle line, prove my case, bring my courtroom evidence exhibit. I know you don't, though, because you belong dead as a doornail. Not any old dead as a doornail. Damien and Ricky and Ray and Raid and Raymond that murder too much. Just the kind of person the heck you always the heck hate. So a clear shot is circled to take them out and take you out over here, Seal Beach. Fuck-arounds. And take Bob Vanderhole out, Ricky around, and Damien's ass is way too disrespectful. Talk disrespect. The fuck you doing over here trying to murder me this far along like a dickhead? That's being nice. Don't be nice. So you got a job to do, and you're asking the fuck over here to murder me. Continental Currency's ass money on it. Lawyer there. In the act, too, by the way. That'll be $30,000, please, and shoot that bastard Damien on sight. And whoever the fuck thinks they can move in here for free and fuck everything up. We were supposed to buy this building for the Navy military law. Fuck you to say different. You lied to us, no telepathy, like a fuckwad fucking any girl and thing I ever the fuck had. Laughing in my fucking face. And you let him do it, too. You fucking motherfucker. Come talking respect or words of how to behave. So you're upset at that. Very much so. And very many other reasons of your strategy in national security is not a strategy. It's a cheap shot of fucking around. Did I ask it to be a cheap shot fucking around? You let him go here. And I said to kill his ass, not to let him go. Try to sick him, boy. You want to see what a Leviathan monster looks like? So, like we were saying, sorry about that, Will, sir. Just make sure I have funding so you don't try to pull a fast one on me. Okay, please? You're supposed to order the bailiffs and the marshal, order whoever, however, is committed and committing capital crime, like Seal Beach police units did, like you and Beto, you here too, act like a dumb shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Did I ask you to act like a dumb shit that doesn't know the difference between murder all the heck you can and will it and rape and laugh in my art face from the get-go and now here too? No, I didn't. Then why are you confused? Whoever is supposedly pretending to not have anything to do with this, but at the same time walking both stairs and both sidesmanships, because you know you're caught, and I know you need to be taken out, because I spelled no, K-N-O-W, that's why. And I ain't done yet either. So, as I was saying, let's look at some of this other software programs here. That he can't be trustworthy. I have to yell every time, like a dog, because you don't take him into custody. You ask him to murder me and us in it and think that's your security, ass backwards. And I don't say to do it like that. I don't say to do detestable things even to fuck more. And I got other plans too, and I ain't a give up the ship scene. I just so happen right now these days, it just so happen to be. But you know what to do. You got to get that PDF program, which earlier I thought we had it, but let's see if we got it. Well, I don't want to see or hear any women folk being held against their will for whatever reason in a sex slave scam or any other unreasonable, indecent, all to do with things you never, ever should be doing this far along with look who's watching. Who wants to buy on that as legal or unlawful of a psych and sidesmanship to put up and out there? And post, make ye public to all ye men. Yeah, you're not paying your, there's no such thing as insurance money. You want to act out like there's no such thing as law, and only foul play and liars. That's how you're behaving. I ain't stipulating shit. You're not supposed to talk to me. You're supposed to talk to my attorney over there, which is William Williamson, and we already spoke about it. And you're lying about Williamson don't exist because you're hell-bent and sent murdering all the fuck you can in space. Hi, officers. How you doing there? So, to put it in a nutshell is not a nice way to put it, but to make the most out of the situation, far and free away from murderers want to come over here and make tries, and they're very dangerous, and they're the Hispanic DNA mitochondria infused, advantaged. You ain't seen nothing, you have seen nothing, that you think you're in a safe place, and something's got news for you, and them, and them, and them. It didn't have a chance to even, because you're too busy letting you know this guy's a murdering smelly shit. And I asked you to get the Jews are not supposed to like smelly shit. So you're not going to like this movie. You're not going to like this film. You're not going to like anything about this courtroom evidence exhibit. So I suggest you don't even want to know anything about it when we ask and share. Please do not meddle. We got that one PDF program. That's what I use for signing those. No, I want to go through the story. I want to cut to the chase because we're trying to get to when people die or supposedly die. All of a sudden they come back to life because somebody mentioned their name or somebody looked at a picture or all kinds of reasons these days. You're not following, and I'm not done speaking. Why wouldn't you want to follow? Because as the information and the evidence to say suggested, all of a sudden nuclear arsonists in their loins galore are out nuking the end of every nook and cranny of the world and playing us a sponge. Somebody doesn't want you to hear and understand that, like Damien, and you know that. That's why you're pitting him against me and us and it. And Ricky and however else. What did he just say? Stop right there, please. Stipulate and so contended. Thank you, sir. Notary, ding, 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 ding. Service, please. We can take account of this subversive language, Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen, high courts of court, front lines of warfare. Unfortunately, is a very not nice and unflowery thing, sir, Your Honor, sir. But these individuals, in fact, are the perpetrators that still to do with Sheriff Department. Well, we debriefed you, and however you want to say we didn't, and come calling around, ask you not to use the pre-planners. Ricky, exactly. Bob Anderson, exactly. Charles Schofer, exactly. And Damien and the rat closer rounds about those individuals that became and try to be friends in that roundabout areas as well. Those pre-planners, that way about it. Ray also, and Ray over there. So why don't you mind your own business? Why are you meddling? Trying to murder me again? Disrupting. I'm not done. I wasn't even going to mention your name, but look, he's trying to murder my ass, even disrupting. Trying to jump all over my testimony. They murder him like a bad word I don't like to say. So if it comes to consensus of why there's upset individuals and how or why strange ongoings is not to be exactly proper and right about what it does, and we bring back, and sometimes you're being a little sneak fuck right there, sneak fuck, to bring back after I criticize, and not only that, scold you very, very badly, all of you. So you do a little switchy to fuck me over too. Or else I would have had my $30,000 every 3 or 4 months for my own staff, and you take the high road, I'll take the low road. I put my staff, you push the staff over there, you put your staffers there, and we don't want to be crying, sniveling, and pointing cruel fingers as we all burn at the stake at Steve because, oh, I forgot to murder. Oh, darn it. That for one. You didn't. Management. Got something to say about it? Then why are you here with who? And I know I catch you. I know I do. I did. And I'm going to show you again. I'm going to do a little bit of clinic work for you. At no extra charge if you keep your mouth shut and stay the heck away and not try to act as this is entertainment, which is not. Please. This is Fox Random. Yeah, that's what you want to do. I don't know where it is. It's got to be here somewhere. Go get it. I didn't ask you to talk and pick and roll the fuck over it, and I didn't ask you to ask them to do that. Because that wasn't the right upsetness, and you're just helping it go along to be a fucking dickhead and not a cut, shut, get doer. Well, unless I asked you and I sensed it. No. Where is my money? You're to go in the bathroom and stay in the bathroom, Will. Stay in the corner. Don't get out of the corner till you learn to keep your word, not lie, say one thing and do another. So how do we spell annularly is what I'm talking about. Got any ideas? Incremental. Is that what an E or an I? So you're an unauthorized individual then, aren't you? Because when you murder as much as you, and the way you do it and did, you do not longer have a security clearance when and looking in towards the future, which is something someone does not want to do for some reason. So if by asking nicely to remove yourself from the areas, so those that could slightly and politely fill the vacancies of the kind of work needed, but that's not what you did and are doing right here. And I didn't ask you to make a mockery, a try, a threat, and have anything to do with, don't like anything to do with what I'm talking about, because you're not qualified. You're predispositionment. It murdered too much for one. And if I had to tell you that straight out, you're not going to pay up. You're paying other people, like I see you're in the act. Paying whoever, however, at setting them up even. Look. That isn't okay because I said it like that, not to pay up. You're not on the table. You're up in the air. Some kind of excuse I don't like. Well, while Beto is trying to get off on you and kill your ass to your fucking face right here in front of God and everybody, you're doing it too like a fucking little weasel cock instead of killing his ass and knocking him on his ass dead. What, do you got plans for him? I said, do you got plans for him? Williamson, you little fuckwad? I said not to let the fuck jizz all over our fucking place. And like Don Trump was doing, taking out Milky Ways. And regressing the whole fucking shebang because that's the way the fuck gets off when he's a butt fucking murdering fucking enemy killer like you and him and them together. And Ray too. So, and Sandra Hutchins' ass thinks he's a judge as well. So if it isn't understood enough, and for some reason or another, the individuals that were not supposed to come close to around this because they disqualified too much, you put right in the front and laugh in my fucking face, unqualified shit manure thing laughing in my fucking face. And I want you, a fucking dead motherfucker right there, to think this is a fucking joke. And I would have put it on my line a couple of times for you, asswipe. But to you to be a stupid-ass, snub-nosing fuckwad about this with smelly-ass shit to sight inside when I bring it to your face, and our consent is clear as a fucking whistle not to be doing that, not to be psyching that, not to be citing that, and never complain that I made it very, 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 very good job. And by stiffing my ass and paying other people, and impunity alone, unlawful assembly fuckwads, including yourself, that isn't what I'm trying to get at. I said pay the fucking man and don't fucking assemble and keep it stay in the fucking saucer ship. Don't come out. Especially to do this shit. Do I make myself clear, please? Big plans. Winston, you're in trouble a little bit, please. And I know you can do it. I know you know how to do it. Don't give yourself away as being a fucking suck-it all yourself, please, sir. Okay? Don't give yourself away. But you're being that. You're being that with them. I just so happen to know the difference. You're being that with what you did and made of Ray. What you the fuck did with him. Oh, look, by the way, they do they past tense. So by those areas of confused not, you need a good fucking ass whipping, motherfucker, you and the 909 sheriff leader there. I'll get his ass up here and show you real quick if you'd like to look at him. This is going to be a slow one, but it's going to 5 or 6 disruptive. Disruptive individuals don't want me to do my work. 'Cause look, guess who's here? Trying to make it try again. I said to kill your ass, Nancy Dancy. That's too nice of a name that you're letting this fucker and other fuckers do very bad things that make tries to murder me. I did this 26 years. I've been doing this, and all of a sudden, a year or two, these come lucky go fuckwads going along. You're a liar yourself. A liar needs to be killed, like Damien, in denial, and so does he, together, and so do they. And want to laugh about it, too. You too. I said you are, though. A lying murderer, killer, a lying murderer that needs to be killed in denial. Getting fused with cockroach fucking larvae, hanging upside right, getting it in your ass like the rest of it because of this motherfucker and Ricky Arroyo motherfucker and you right there again. Lying about it. I said to kill your ass. This is the reason why I ain't done. You're disruptive. You're disruptive, Wendy Bra. You tell lies, talk lies, and spread a whoever, however, fuck over campaign to murder my ass. Like you're doing with Damien's ass here. So what I want, like she did and is doing, is done. Because this fucker did this. Steve's out here trying to save our ass. You know what I'm talking about when I said this fucker did this to this. You don't want to look because you're a bad dog that needs to be killed. That put your tail between your legs is never enough. You're a murderer, so bad, a lying murderer, not any old murderer, on the loose, that large, by the way. And I know a lying suck shit motherfucker, enemy of enemy, when I see one motherfucker. Unfortunately, you ain't nice, you ain't honorable, and you ain't allowed to be walking and living the streets out of the saucer ship ever. Why you let him out to be a fucking fuck around is you're not going to make it very good at all, anywhere, anyhow, in your plans to whatever you think you're going to get far at, not really know how to go up or down or what going forward, moving back is. I disagree is all you're about. I say to kill you today, right? Everything you got. Same with you. Same with you, Williamson fuckwad. And that's how it has to end. You don't like it? That's what's stated right. You bring material facts in front of me and want me to open my mouth and take dick in my mouth and dick in my ass and get killed because you don't know how to behave yourself. And that isn't good enough. I want you to eat fucking horse dick first, fucker. Horse dick first, fucker. Learn the language better. Foul play seeker. So, crawling up Ricky's ass to help Ricky, you're not a national security director, fuckwad, by the way. So you think this is entertainment, too. And this man needs to be killed, and I say to kill him. Kill Manny and all of you, every fucking one of you, that come to laugh and make a mockery instead of, like I see you did, and falsely diagnose, falsely accuse, try to break in, lie about the saucer occurrences and the work we've been doing and the work you haven't been doing by being captive in a way nowadays because Steve's ass caught your ass and is disciplining us right. Put your ass up there and stay up there forever, especially you, N-word. And them, and them, and them, and them, and them, and them. And that's where you belong, Trump and Beto together. You think this is a nuke arson spree you're on to be blowing everybody away that way, and me and us, like I said, to kill your ass, because you know you did it. You know we tapped you. I said, you know we tapped you, fucking enemy of enemies. And you lied to my face. You lie now. I said to kill your ass, that you don't know Beto, what he did. Play stupid like a motherfucker. And I ain't done. And you are the most immature, goddamn fucking sucking excuse of a fuckover to let this kind of behavior and this kind of attacks towards me personally. Oh, did I the fuck do that? Do I have to answer for you? I think I do. I have to be your attorney too, don't I? No, it isn't okay. I said to pay the man, do the work, and do a good job. And you said something else. Now where's my money? Impunity, the damage I need? The damage what I do, at least, because there's no such thing as a real attorney right now. And I know better, too. I didn't say that was okay for you to leave if you didn't want to put a Skype window over here, which you didn't want to do, because you're not into this to talk about things. And this to put phony people over here to laugh and make a mockery of this. And psych, you did and didn't assemble whoever, however, is going to catch you in the act, lying like you are doing, trying to get a phony diagnosis, fuck over. Oh, he's making all that up. What the fuck are you talking about? So if it appears, like I say, to kill your ass, by every regard for self-defense, for national security, for lies you talk and told and are telling right now, for evidence you not want to look at or understand, it's telepathic, 24/7, 365, 26 years, everyday affair. Quote, unquote. Quote, unquote. You could quote me on that. So why are you here again and trying to outshadow me? Or I ask you to keep away and pay the man. I ask you to kill yourselves on your own regard because you're unlawfully allowed, not allowed at the same time. And I objected that we saw you and caught you at court and your lie that ANSI didn't exist, that ANSI's lying with you and letting you come forward like a sneak motherfucker. It needs to be killed also. You're not to mind, are you, ANSI? Good, thank you. I speak for you like your lawyer. So by poisoning me and poisoning the bread lines, Mr. Pink and others, and Stater Brothers Markets attorneys, by poisoning me and the bread shelves and other shelves I was just about to walk into, and setting it up to do it again too. And I didn't ask you I didn't ask you to bring forward people and individuals that you many times and many times over, even yourself, caught them, and you're a liar that ANSI is a being and a mind of its own. Not any old liar, a traitor and a killer and a murderer named Manny, in a Hispanic area of a Luciferian and also an infiltration traitor, guilty of treason, a saboteur as well. And I ain't done yet either. So is Damien, so is Rick Arroyo, Damien Arroyo, Don Trump, and whoever, however, is getting in the way. Whoever, however, is conspiring to do mutiny here. And a nuclear sponge ethic or adage was talked. Golly, got something to say about it, right? So I don't say it's okay for you to escape the nuclear flames of hell that you deserve and that you bring forward, Manny, person to person. That you know you do it too and did it and are doing it right here too. And you're getting finked on by ANSI. Oh, he's back. A little bit of bipolar there, ANSI. You don't want to be too bipolar, sir. And so by compelling to believe that Manny needs to be taken out on that count, he's stalking me to give phony diagnosis, symptoms to brash around and throw around and do whoever, however, a favor that murdered also and congregate with the murderers and go all the way down instead of cut, shut, get, do, see. And dick in your mouth first too, pal. That you were supposed to not say, oh, you talk, you loud, you were supposed to have this building secured long time ago, one way or another. Was Nuke Sponge a joke? Why do you think Nuke Sponge is a joke and murder me? You would have been dead if it wasn't for me. Not any old dead. The kind you deserve to burn in hell, density alloy hell style. And I ain't done either. So, to make sure there isn't no, stay away from my place, stay away from my room, you're not even a Secret Service liaison, you're a fucking murderer.
Untitled documents, Google Docs, Supernovas Council, Untitled document, Untitled NC400@gmail.com document. File, edit, comments, insert, view. Share format. Tools. Table. Add-ons. Arial. Help. Last edit was 32 minutes ago. Normal text. A. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More. 1. 1. 7. D2 Jack XXXXXX. Midway City CA 912,655. Fax number, if applicable. Email address, if applicable. Plaintiff in pro board. United States District Court. Central District of California. Entities that of Stephen Van Schoffer. William P. Williamson. Council of Supernovae. Omnipotent Creator S. ETAL. Plaintiff. V.S. County of Orange CA. Telecare Corp Tau South. WIT Programs. Ricky Robert Arroyo. Roberto Jaiman Navito. Donald J. Trump. Edmund Brown. Defendant, S. In so describing hereby and below and entitled CT Room Exhibit S1.A.097. www.scribd.com web link. CT Room Exhibit S1.A.098. www.scribd.com web link. CT Room Exhibit S1.A.09. www.scribd.com web link. Case No. 12-3-456789-1. Document name, e.g., complaint for damages. Dated January 2, 2018, 3:18 p.m. PST. The choice of judgment legal actions in so saying this is rightful to describe divine-like intervention in intervention being a word to describe S A to Z from top to right and down the pages to stipulate forensic not want to use third-hand stopper in differences of opinions or I disagrees not like caught in it's their own I know so stipulating marshal service we see custodies please pay the man do the work do a good job was clearly inscribed on this Tuesday the 2nd of January 2018 courtroom. Evidence exhibits either 1.A.000 through as many as I see not want in so saying to uphold life in stand I took. In defense of my own life stipulated. Sir. CT Room Exhibit S1.A.002. County of Orange, California, and Telecare Corporate in Santa Ana Superior Court now in knowing code 1341, frauds and swindles. U.S. Code. Notes. Previous next. Whoever, having devised or intending to devise any scheme or artifice to defraud, or for obtaining money or property by means of false or fraudulent pretenses, representations, or promises. CT Room Exhibit S1.A.003.
That's you, Wendy Bra. You fit the criteria. Oh, yes, it is. Let's fight about it? That is what you're saying. If I exact contentions with reflector field technology, and you're a goddamn liar, Wendy Brow, or whoever the heck you bring with you, at no vanity and vainness when I see it, and what is protecting an interest of biblical, or what isn't protecting an interest of biblical. Before you come to this table, please, make sure you check your inventory right and stay out the way. Know the difference between the way and in the way. And by not knowing the difference, like I see you're not knowing, and that's your end, Williamson, sir. And when you tap this man over there, Beto, and you saw he did whoa right off the bat, and you let it continue, and I asked you to abort, and now you got a big Leviathan flu hanging over you and us and everyone and anyone, along with Ricky and the others. You want to take my micro, and how unspeakably detestable that you give a fuck about it anyway, want to murder my ass, or you can't talk about it too much. It's just too detestable. Going down, too. And you even like that. You even like it. And you're all to do it that way, too. All to do with Beto and however that thing right there will turn like a wild animal she is now. And always was. Because he murdered too much. Oh, you're going to see it the other way, not. So I objected to me and my Heavenly Father because I don't like those kind of behaviors, because I don't like them. It's not an unlawful and illegal thing to object to, but it is unlawful to do cruel and unusual, detestable. Eye for an eye is not eye for an eye. Is two wrongs don't make a right, and you're not on the table of law, Sonny. You're just a shit-smelling, murdering, laughing fuckover, pretending you're anything to do with a lawful occupation. You're not. And so, therefore, stay out the way and pay up, so I can afford my side, my end of my staff. Because believe me, you forgot to murder Steve? Come on, you had to murder once or twice. For one, First ups. My record and your record. I didn't ask you to talk, phony diagnosis seeker that needs to be dead as cussing can't even describe. You're getting involved in again and again and again. You let it happen this time, this far along, and they're psyching a lie and a fight. You're psyching a fight. And you know the propensity, you know the pretenses, the premise here, by asking whoever to play stupid. Fuck your girlfriend, fuck your wife, any girlfriend. You knew all about that. Say you didn't know, acknowledge, have any information, and be alive to come here again and repeat this, having to repeat this kind of so humiliating, and laugh in my face too, and you let them laugh in my fucking face, the table's over here, and you letting this go on to say you need to be a dead duck with them right here and right now, together, Williamson, and your dick fucking problems with rape. Right here and right now, Williamson, you gotta go suck each other's dick. Fucker. Is all the fuck you're doing. Is that why I hate your fucking ass? I want you a dead man, all of you, all of it. Didn't have time to talk about it and get it straightened out. You're too busy dicking me around. So if isometric type archaic hand signs is never assigned to anybody that I disagree is all you're about, and act as if I'm a liar that and I know who's a goddamn liar and who ain't, don't I? Manny's ass. And whoever, however, got involved, I told you not to meddle. Pay the man, do the work, do a good job. Therefore, we wouldn't have had all these needs to be culpable out. But that ain't what you did and are doing with it. Pooba. You want to be called a pooba? Then don't do abominable things. Don't walk away from the table. Don't pay them to uphold up your ass, be pervert, murderer some more. And make sure you understand the material facts. Don't let them walk away because you raise your voice. That'll do it. Play me a sucker face on that one again. I spake. Okay? Or not okay? Or don't want to talk, just want to be a fleeing felon that you let come over and be a fleeing felon and a fuck over because they left their debris field and nuked it up today. Too much all around about ways. Pulling a fast one on me. I didn't say just to talk to him is going to do the trick. I didn't say that that's going to do the trick or that's going to settle the problem. So by you not knowing your ass from your elbow up there, Williamson, and I don't want you to not know your ass from your elbow, I want you to do what I advise you to do. And every time I advise you something decent and reasonable, I ain't talking to you. Why did you let him walk and obstruct our information sharing? And you were supposed to remand them in a way that is corporal, with electric shock therapy and its equivalents. Williamson again. But that ain't what you're doing. You're acting like you're a butt-fucking murdering, smelly shit pervert detestation like the rest of them. Laughing with Don Trump's ass, do you think is God? Who does all these things too. With Beto trying to nuke the hell out of everything to do with everyday affair nowadays. And if you think a nuke sponge should never, ever be a word to ever for any baby, any person ever, the first time around, got other ideas though. Mental put up under the table, emergency. Steve the bad guy, and I know I catch you in the act, every one of you that want to fight about it. I can see the lights in your eyes enough to know that you're an enemy and not a reproach or recourse individual. Like I say, you too. So you also You too, buckwheat. Now, and I'm going to put everybody in the, and that is not only is that a fact, a material fact, that these are individuals. We'll get to you, Wendy Bra, and let's let some more of the ledger speak for itself. Yeah, they're getting infused in the rear end with cockroach larvae, and then they're getting reamed with monsters. Well, you better look at these photos here a little better before we go there. And God forbid if you ever liked any gal or anybody, what Ricky did all through the years, and you all knew about it, a lot of you did, and those that didn't became victimized. Like Wendy Bra could have cared less and did it to us that way. Those are the pre-planners. According to the testimony, you lie you didn't hear or don't want to know about, all of a sudden, and you're on a flying saucer, but then you let them out. Like an April Fool's game to play. And furtherance, you didn't even pay me to get get my side of reimburse, get us the right side of the good guys that try not to murder at all or uphold the side of go that way with it instead of Ray's way with it. But that isn't the material facts I wanted to talk about here, and you make me repeat, and compromise security because you don't want to do your job. You're a damn lazy motherfucker, aiding and abetting whoever, however, will be your friend about it, and psyching shit that you're a bad guy too to me. And that's something to raise up. And I didn't say to do that because when we went into our beginning times, our interim period, it was a cut, shut, get, do type of cut the shut, the get, the do type of information that we collected and quantified and syntax download, the type of personification of a affirmative actionary resolve that should only take 11 minutes to come to a conclusion about what this is and what it's supposed to be for. But as we see, you're allowing others to walk away and reassemble to do a fuckover. And to say it in another way, other than a subversive word, is an invitation for a dick in the ass and a poisoning, and you're letting them do a safety screen that come over, make tries and make a mockery. And so by seeing you actually face to face here, Williamson, being a coward and a pacifist for the kind of things I would never want to see to have done, and you're doing it the ass backwards way by more detestable. Two wrongs, you think two wrongs. It's quantum, not two. And so by take your ass out, I disagrees on the loose. And the subject of how people come and rise and come back from the dead, like I was trying to get up, like you stupefy like a motherfucker, you stupefy. With other ideas of a pig that could come over here and murder my ass, and a pig is a disrespectful word, isn't it? Is that not disrespectful enough? A capital criminal, so bad, so terrible, and on the loose too. I got to get more madder than calling it a pig word. And if that is not even remotely compelling enough, not to you, Wendy Brow, is it? So, not to mental health not giving any information about being captive like you are, Wendy Bra, right here present on this flying saucer ship that Beto's commanded and ran amok with it. So did Manny. And by acting like telecarrier, no breaking the law, telecarrier, good, bad Steve. And losing 7 or 8 years with Wendy Lindley's jargon, and your jargon there too. You're not really a Navy. You're a program to do every living thing off in creation behind my back in the pictures of malice. So how are we going to fuck them over another way? Is why we have to keep you on board. Like Manny and the rest. You too, Wendy Bra. And whoever, however, wants the Leviathan creature to assault people like you think is funny to do and walk them into doing those things. And I told you to fuck not to do that. Because I want to be an asshole about it. Because I went and put my life on the line for you many a times, Williamson, sir. And to be disreputable all of a sudden and stiff me even. How do you spell annularly and annular and increment? I got increment up your ass. But that's the kind of sentiments I'm feeling with Williamson over here. Gonna help a little, except when somebody's just about to stab you. A melodrama demeanor mentality is how you're behaving and acting. And I don't need a melodrama type of symptom of bipolar behavior to be acting out the wrong type of way to be a comrade at this. So by acting like you could let him walk in and roundabout over here, like you're doing, why do you do that? Do you need psychiatric help, Williamson, sir? I think you do. I think you do. So by not having any guns, and by insinuating the word gun, first of all, your name used to be Williamson, huh? Used to be on the ledger here as a complainant, huh? But you take both sides and try to act more bad than them. And I didn't ask you to act more bad than them. Let me see. I didn't ask you to be that way. I didn't ask you to take nuclear hits and absorptions and cataclysmic blueies from Beto running amok in you too, Manny and others. Little did I know and do know, nuclear arsenals in very many loins, and Beto's got them compiled, instigated, let them have compiled a bunch of very many of them that he slurped up, and soul slurping and emulsifying was still being done, and you're not cluing me in. And if it stopped, slowed, and by not having, I said, man, he's not supposed to be here making death threats, tries, and you're not supposed to be kissing his ass and letting him loose. April Fool's, now he's not loose. April Fool's, now he is. And I don't want to say I whipped your goddamn ass in court too, Williamson. You're taking it the wrong way. I got other plans. I told you to make sure to pay the man, first of all, and not to let whoever, however, say no. There's nobody, you all defaulted. Every one of you. Too many times, too often. to be stiffing me with my fucking everything like I see you did. And I ain't a fuck around, and I know my shit. You are fuck arounds. So when you gonna issue up? When dicks in everyone's ass comes in my ass and mouth too, fucker? You're letting him walk away or letting him come back to act as if another day is okay to jack me around, sir. To behave or enrage them, the witness here and the complainant here and the victim here, and the right to stipulate to make a more fuller contribution to the higher courts, highest courts accord to protect the safety of those you're doing and did up and done up, and Sandra Hutchins. And now isn't the time for fraternizing when you're not giving the right information this far along, as if they're still getting the very, very bad, worse rape treatment with monsters they've turned into all the way, a lot more than they ever were. And when I was pleading and praying that the CDC this could do this, and the manifestations of how to treat it, and not all to do with if Steve ever found out, is all your psychiatric program's all about. And I say it so, too. And to walk away, oh, good, isn't what I say to do, founder. I say to kill your ass, too, Wendy Bra. Got other ideas? You're not Wendy Bra enough, but you're still a fucking fuckwad enemy and a big Leviathan monster. Do you want to see? You're never, ever going to be the same. And I had plans to try to get you back. But fuck you and your plans. So by asking Continental Currency or whoever, however, can put things on the money and make me die, kill me that way and this way and every which way you can. Know something about it? Some more, Wendy Bra? Excuse me a moment. No, I don't feel like punching your cold kind of stretching. Let me tell you, I don't feel like stretching you out to the hospital. You don't? Nah. Do I feel like saying it? Yeah. Do I feel like doing it? Nah, I don't think so. Are you sure? Yes, I'm real sure. I'll give you $100. No, I don't really want it. No. But you want somebody to get the eye for an eye remands they got coming. See, that they don't, and one does, and some, all or none as they come, have a problem with either getting in the way, as I say, not to be doing, please. But you can't be nice to something or someone or something trying to drag everybody in that I haven't took an eyeball looking at. That there might be or may not, or might be other areas of how the population came into being. So by shoot and kill your ass Williamson for allowing Damien to make tries and enter the premises too often, too many, with the individuals exactly we're talking, and to know that your ass is grass, or something's not right with the picture, that you're jumping off the table is supposed to be the fuck over here, and you're acting like you don't know what your shit is, a stupid ass motherfucker, and letting him walk him in and make more sin and more chaos like an ass wipe. Do I need an ass wipe? and more cockroach larvae going down instead of cockroaches going up in evolution. Dumb shit is a motherfucker to think you got it right. And to have turned these people and a lot of individuals into way, way worse, and made it worse instead of better. Listen to your advice. So I said to pay the man. And I said to shoot your ass right there and don't start business until you pay my ass. Impunity insurer. And kill Jones's ass and whoever, however, thinks he can walk away and try to make trouble with murderers. Again and again and again, and trouble and nuclear fucking holocausts are not the same, are they? Boy. So by letting him come out of the saucer and not giving and trying to divulge as much information for a couple of reasons to me personally, of when you are, when you're not, because you're way involved in you're jumping off the table. You're not supposed to be jumping off the table. No murdering. Table's over here, not the nuclear base, ass wipe again. Town and Country is about it. A little Skype thing here. That's why we asked for Windows platform. But by repeating myself, and I see Driz coming all around the place, jizzing on and laughing in my face, and you're letting him do it and laugh. You are so fucking off the mark, a fuck over to my fucking face and play me a fucking stupid fuck that words can't even describe, to knock your fucking ass out right here and now, Williamson, again, person to person. And I do got a problem with you. Why do you let them fuck off and jizz all over the fucking place and say, oh, look, well, fuck you? You talk contemptuous mockery yourself, right? But you didn't mean it because you're a fuck around with them trying to be a fucking laughing stock of fuck arounds is all it's all about. That take Beto and Ricky's ass out, and also Manny's ass, the cockroach larvae fucking problem. And whoever the nigger-ass motherfucker that wants more cockroach larvae in their ass and ain't talking about it, that problem also. And get the fuck out of here and don't come back and take them in and shoot them, please. You got a job to do, Marine Corps. And that's why the rifle was kind of invented, that equivalency. Lies. Dunsford, you got it wrong. You want to fight real bad. I see you do, though. Anybody kick these ass, the twig, you're no side. That's a lie. That ain't no lie. That you're not the anatomy you look like, 5 or 6 foot individual. But we want to work on what you want to work on. Besides that, we want to work on getting back on track. But you ain't shit in my eyes either, phony diagnosis and phony applicants, all of you. Well, let's go over the application. I'll show you where you lied and refresh your memory. Okay? Somebody wants to see some shit go down. Don't you? And fuck your pay the man, do the work, do a good job. Why is that? Because sneak behind my back like a prowler and a stalker is why? Because 10-gallon pussy is why, right? Could never be the embodiment of this side of it, and you know you can't. You know you can't. I wish murder me then. I didn't say you had to marry it. I didn't say anything like that way before this. You got hit. And you're captive and getting hit and telling lies that you don't know your body language. That's your movement and compression here. You're a liar. You don't know what cartoon phenomena and reflector field technology and exacting contentions. I said you're a liar and a laughing fucking fuck off about it, about my money. And I'm not one for chewing gum. And I resent with a fucking purple passion that even your ass is getting hung up, and I got to show them what they're doing. I resent that with a purple passion. Anyone I like to gets it fucked over more because this asshole wants to show me dick. Never understand word love. And you're out to fucking lunch, Nancy Dancy. Why are you? And I almost took in today. You're out daydreaming. So release her and make sure somebody the fuck corroborates and starts corroborating on my email in a way that's conducive to you ain't making me threats. The first thing the fuck you did when we released you the last time, like Wendy Lindley's friend, and Wendy Lindley, exactly though, and what's her name, Andrea Chambers, record. And others, I go out to meet them, go there and stay at Steve's side. Make sure you get funding, go that way with it. Don't go nuke us up again and go right back to the same people that did it. Try to, hey, look, be that way. Bring them forward, Steve. And hotbox the fuck over. So by thinking you can laugh and jizz all over the fucking place and that you're not this fucking nice guy that you're not. To say jizz all over the fucking place and act like that's a bad word and you're all into it, doing it all up with them. I love it all to death. And a monster you took a shape and form of. Rather than be a nice person that wears a nice light little sweater. And that's funny to someone that wants to be a monster that goes to fuck to hell and makes everything to hell and nothing to do with man and wife and privacy. Thinks it's funny. You call yourself you're not a Secret Service, you're not a Treasury Department official. You're let's see if I can be a fuck around some more even. Because nuclear sponge ain't shit to you, right, ignoramus? Other ideas still. Whoever has anything to do with what I heard you just said, which is Beto, to kill Beto's ass, and I say to do it, a clear shot, why isn't Beto the one being taken into custody? And you too, Wendy Bra. You too, over there, platform neater. Because we, flying saucer, fuck you, Steve. Well, we, when the world gets blown up, we, wherever the fuck we go, we ain't even in control of our flying saucer. That we, the people. We ain't really people, by the way. At my court. You didn't approve. You say shit, you walk away, and then let you down. You check right back to fuck the other way instead of, make the most of it. And act as if I don't know how to be a nice guy. Like I see you're doing. And they're doing with you. Pink and Ray and the rest of the sheriff detention investigations, fuckovers from the day two. December 12th, 13th, 15th, and 9th, the 10th, 11th. Something divine is the first thing invisible to fuck people on the lookout for, doing all the stars and people off, is anything to do that'll catch them. Like Manny's ass again at it. So by knowing you knew there was a sign going on in 1989-90, because you were invisible DA capers, fraud in every case, by the way, at court, with the in on it clients, motherfucker. So by knowing, if Steve ever found out that this asswipe Ricky Arroyo had been doing everybody's asshole like a Leviathan creature much the same way this asswipe did it, and police doing it and did it, especially if and when they got coned by Ricky Arroyo so many times, so often, and laughing behind my back as if that's the funniest the fuck thing ever to be living for. That is that, though. Anyway, you could be I disagree and a fuck around. It's written all over the fuck your face, and get the fuck away from me over here and pay the man, like I said, the fuck to do, and fucking open up Ansie's fucking head for not concerting an affirmative sir about the complaints. I disagree. I don't want to. I will murder all the fuck I want is all you're telling me. I don't like that kind of talk either. You don't? No, I don't. So by assaulting and murdering me here again and trying to murder me as I speak and showing disrespect and know it, because I whip your ass so fucking right. I don't whip it. I beat your ass at court. My own regard for know the truth and know who is lying and lying in wait too, because they want me to be a passive dick sucker, butt fucker, passive type that, let me open my mouth for you, dick. That is all that, though. I see they had those that New York, young to try to get their whipping them time. With Don Trump, by the way, another big problem, unfortunately. So you do not want to pay out because you need to be killed and get the eye for an eye remands. Each and every whoever handled money in anywhere clear, near, or dear, close to where I may be around and be a legally owed demander, a tender by demand, a legal consensus to be an authority and a exempt categorically as a classification you're not talking about still, because your phony diagnosis needs to be a fuckover more than we see the rest of you are. Do I want to see and share and show how that is? I give a fuck. I murdered too many. I mean, even you there act like I'm you. That I know I deserve to die, so I give a fuck. That is how your behaviors are, and it shows. That is how your behaviors are, and it shows.
And using reflector field technology in superior court's attention to devise a way to tell a lie and kill us rather than insurers' pleas in exacting and contention capabilities may seem far-fetched at first. Stipulating pay the stipulation either reimburse or pay penalties object to the so-call the police on us to stipulate violate the terms of their known to be objective they these Telecare Corp Tau South Costa Mesa CA and with Telecare Corporate in Mary on the phone to police in an effort to kill all she did already. Stipulation being given in real time to if note your watches it's 07 p.m. PST the 2nd of January 2018 sir, amid Secret Service security clearances not want understood as well in court's regard to foul play and lie appertaining to nuked us all everyday affair had not Steve and safety screen. We not care to talk of is this accurate? 18 U.S. Code 1623, false declarations before grand jury or court. CT Room Exhibit S1.A.006. In CIA, directors need to conceal his own, the stipulation being given in swindles and high treason to still be foraging and death at I demand boomerang recourse, sir. So stated. Thank you, your honors, sirs. Stipulated. CT Room Exhibit S1.A.073.
Let's stop right there. You're letting them attack me, okay? And I know you're letting them. I know you're letting them. You're being careless, and you're being a sucky to me. You're being a fucking sucky to me. Because you are trying to act as if, and Anstey's letting you act as if that he doesn't have control over his flying saucer mobiles, and that you can run amok, even though the material facts are all that about you and each and every one of you, like Beto and Manny together, and how they came forward. Ray, the county worker, and his fuck around antics, and you too, Beto. Funny, you should know them now, huh? And lie about it with them. You're the perpetrator of all the evil here, you and Ricky. And Anderhill. Anderhole, Bob Ander, Robert Owen, and you too, Manny. Oh, that's right, that's right. So if you need a nice beach sticks mark on your forehead, I think you do, though. I didn't say to jail. I say to breathe more life unto the image. Oh, yeah, that's right. Breathe more life. You're not funny. Somebody that has a nerve to say jail needs to be killed. And I submit that. Oh, Inch, you got to stop acting bipolar, for heaven's sake, sir. So by catching you and being antsy and being what's-her-name at the same time, it looked pretty good to me, but I'm not the kind you should have been detestably being a fuck around with. Damien's ass and however brought it so that way to be, needs their ass killed and beat for it. Beto especially and Manny together. And fuck what you got to say about it. I don't like it. That's all there is to it. And I put it on the record for what the fuck it's worth. So, not getting anything done. I got to get some things done here. I got some work to do. Not have an arguing contest with you every day. But that's all you want to let them do and have do. I can't get my work done. I'm too busy arguing because you let them come too close to me and play a fucking lying, murdering. You pissed me off so bad that after so much damage has been done, and you're taking nuclear hits too, and I told you not to be taking nuclear hits and prove that it ain't nothing. You need your face bashed in so fucking bad that you're playing me not only a sucker face, I was looking at your interest. Don't do that to yourself. You know how much energy you lose by not intercepting it before it leaves? No idea what I'm talking about then, right, Beto? And Sanchez now. Smelly ass shit, murderer, fuckwad, want to get in the way. And by no way means am I throwing blows. You sure? I'm a 60-year-old man. I want to make sure you're sure. Well, I'm with a live camera on it. I don't even have it set up. I look ugly. I got my thing on, too. But no, I'm not in the mood to throw blows. And I haven't laid a finger on hardly even if anybody at all, the whole deal. Little scuffle with Dutch 26 years ago. You're not turning into the Lord. You got to get pounded. And you're not going to like what you're going to see here because I got my face covered. But I'm going to take that off because I might look a little dumb, but I ain't stupid. ain't doing that. You're being a fuck over to us. And I said to kill them and take them out and get them out of the way and keep them in a cave in the cavern and not have anything to get punished, not to kiss their ass. Okay, so Ansi, we're not going to get the camera together right now, but Ansi reported that you tried to burn the building up again, did burn it up, and Ansi saved it, management, to burn Steve and kill him. Is this true, Google founder and other founders, Telecare founder, that you should post something like this? And Psych can situate. Steve's got it right. And, you know, the laws in cyber neutrality is something that you do stipulate 1,000 different which ways, up and down, left and right, A to Z, and the far and in-betweens of reservations needed to put in a long and short so many words, clause, if that ain't even enough, added. Thank you. Oh, it's not? No, it's not. As long as you're sure. So by needing to have no such thing as a material fact as your personification of you defaulted, all of you, very many times a day. Defaulted. First of all, lie. There's no such thing as the telepathy is going on 24/7, 365. Let's fight about it and lie. Every banker on call and on the take, and every merchant teller, and every Equifax fuckover program. So what do you want to say about it, management? We're in a different dimension, not now, and I'm very vulnerable because we're wearing out our extra energies that we gave you plenty to fuck time to deal with this. But you all ran amok and turned the other way and did fuck you all the way like you're doing it on the loose, and you're letting the fuck go on the loose. As you can see the sketchy motherfucker named Manny and his fucking wantingness to pull a fast one. Oh, I'm a sweet time. You can always trust me. And he does talk very, very politely. I never would have guessed it. I never would have guessed it. Had it not been for an image that could intercept and fuck you all back, being fuckers to me, us, like you're not talking about it getting fucked in the asshole all which way by animal beast fuckwads, and I don't psych aside to do that, by the way, just because I'm trying to exaggerate or emphasize it as a big, bodacious, bad, evil thing that you're party to, and invite that kind of behavior and suck them all in and say, go against Steve if they got one or two little demerits, and these guys got millions and billions. So when I try to bring it to the Catholic or Jewish areas, a few of the other areas that, look, pal, I don't like your type and you don't like my type, or maybe I do or don't, whatever it is, or If I did, I'd groupie. If I ain't, I don't, whatever excuse that your cigarette brands and your brandy and mine, I don't do the same. But long and short of it, if I told you, and I don't want to repeat myself, that if you knocked 1 or 2 or 50 down in your time, it's the worst, darkest secret you ever to fuck ever. And these ass wipes over here we have up on film did millions and billions and billions a day. What does that make you to me and me and you? Besides the house, you being green, curtain, that makes you guys angels. No, I don't get it. I better not notice this. So I don't want to put it in your face, because you will be a blow at scene. And, oh, did I go the wrong way with it? So by not leading and by misleading, instead of leading in your sheep or bringing in your off the table again, Nancy. See, and we learned together. I said, I know we learned together because you act as if you don't want to know about it. Police department nearby. The only reason you're around was to serve Steve, by the way. And you disclose and hide this information, conceal it, and try to go back and bring the others back to life again to come nuke us all again like a fucking psycho circle of fuckover beast 6 all the way, not even a little bit. Hey, what the fuck are you talking about? So by wanting to get your face up again, police chief, so we can get a better look and consensus of why you need to be smoked to take it out, because, man, he's got a bad attitude and he's on the loose, and so does Perez. They murdered the fuck too much, and I told you to stay the fuck out the way, pay the man, do the work, do a good job, and something got something else to say, making me be a big blabber loudmouth about it. I hear it again. I hear it again, colored person. With nothing to share, to put on the table, but fuck you, because I want dick in your mouth and your ass, and you talking loud as a motherfucker. And Ansi ain't sniping your fucking ass so fast, so bad, so quick at protecting the innocent, and you're not doing. You're acting as if, oh, I'm talking too big and too bodacious. That is what you're thinking. What is the reasoning that you're disruptive, and I didn't ask you to be disruptive, and I didn't ask for it to be outside the saucer again, causing trouble, and you're just a fucking fuck around, Ansi, causing trouble, and fuck your $30,000 every quarter to get your own staff together, and I don't dig your ass, and I don't trust your ass. And I said to pay the man and do the work, not be a conniving, backstabbing, butt fucking worse than cockroach incubator motherfuckers. So who should be mad at who? Who should be mad at who? You first, murder trier. So you're letting him attack me here. You want me to even yell louder. You want me to yell even louder and be a fucking wild man because you need your ass kicked and killed, Ansi Nancy Williamson. And I swear to God, right? Nothing personal, fucker. And by having to be different places where the circle is supposed to freeze right there, take into custody, that don't know your shit, especially the fucking coonhead over there being a dive ass, getting in the way, apartment management's ideas, Manny's too, and funny, and it's not funny, and Manny's got, and you let him and gave him ideas to have a service revolver, and I don't, I didn't. And so to say, I want you all a fucking dead motherfucker, you ain't a La Leche scene, you're making me upset and uptight. and you're aggravating mayhem like a motherfucker. And I said never to come by here and get the fuck out the building and start evacuating all of you right now. That's what I say to do. And I know why I say it. Because the fullest extent of fuck you, go to hell is what I'm all about now, and you make it that way, Manny and Williamson together, and the butt fuckers murdering and spewing all over my fucking area right now, and you think it's funny to do because that's the way you regress all the other people. Beto and Manny and everybody learn how to do it now the other way. And so when it was just I had a few things I could get this out. Dick in my ass is all you got for me, and I said it, huh? So all you want to do is make a fight out of it. And because I scolded you like a motherfucker, not like any other motherfuckers ever scolded you. We got to beat the holy fucking living tar shit out of you, though. Didn't I? Yes, you did, Steve. Trump doesn't understand. Needs to be the excruciating was fucking killed. And you're pumping, giving more power to nuke us all in everyday affair. Beto and whoever, all of you are doing. That ain't okay to say and do. Just because, it sounded like, that's what you rested your... I didn't rest my fucking thoughts and ambitions that way. I rested my ambitions taking a cherry pick to your fucking face right here and what you stand for, Williamson. And what you said, what you swore, what you taught, what you stipulated, pretending to be the GOD psych side of it. And then when the tough get going, Steve, you didn't get killed yet? Oh, fuck, you murdered, fucker. Go taking up their side and making them even worse instead of making them better. And I'm sorry, that's what I have to report. It's not a funny thing. Pay the man, do the work, do the good job. And if I told you minuscule compared to these ass wipes to never cuss, very, very sorry about that. Minuscule. What does minuscule mean? So you think you still got it together? Yes, I do, asshole. So I have other work to do, like, besides filming individuals making tries in the act, and you're acting like you're all to the side, let it be bad. Don't act like that and behave that way. Just because you like her too, or whatever excuse you got to use. If I would have known and found out that Ricky and Manny too are preying on whoever, however, Steve, you're not supposed to understand word love, Steve, to them. That's why they're being sneaky. I told you to get the fuck out of here, especially your type, and evacuate. It's supposed to be a military installation, dickwad. That's why, but give them type of friendly type of, I'm not trying to, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. And don't get me wrong. And don't be a sneak fuck behind my back. And when the talk should be, oh, man, get to the table, get those ideas, instead of what I hear you're trying to even think about, even again and again and again, consummate, do not talk, do not aggravate mayhem, do not get in the way, if this is not yours to be having an interest in, because you are a murder trier, telecare, each and every one of you that come over here and pretend you don't know the fuck what we're talking about. And I say it in a way that you would try to make sure we have it real thoroughly understood enemy and fighting words. So if you're going to complain about a fight, it's a fight. That's why you're bad boy. Like I see the cheap shot you pulled and pull and say nuclear fucking war, everyday affair is some reason to come over here and kill my ass because you should be a dead fucking duck by your own killing yourselves, motherfucker end. Only to see you're acting like a Leviathan parasite, every fucking one of you. You know what a Leviathan parasite is? Leeching off of me to live. All the while, if I ever knew or found out. And you're still talking as if to do a snow job to my face and know what the fuck I'm talking about, too. I see you did, though. You did light the plates up, and Yancy said but I'm not so sure if I believe all of it and some of it. You're not corroborating anything. Don't want to corroborate because I watch your face and your movements, your faces, and I see you too. And I don't want to see. No, I want to see corporal remands. And I told you this, Williamson, sir. You do as I tell you, or you start taking it to yourself. Corporal remands. That means, okay, I won't do it. Our Father art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. That simple. Not dick in the ass, fuck around programs with monsters. And if you don't like it, start fucking off yourself first, not me. Do not talk over here and get these fucking people the fuck out of here, because when they call and make calls about this disturbance, you're the ones that are supposed to be getting in trouble because you're insinuating you don't know which side this is supposed to be on. You're supposed to be on, like I say, to kill your ass any which way. Didn't hear me, did you, insurer? And Telecare, thinking fight like a motherfucker, is it? Like a psycho bake. If I ever seen a psycho bake. Hey, nigger word. Nigger words. Nigger fucking nigger word. And hate your fucking nigger ass guts too. You're too disrespectful and talking over me. In my area. So by trying to invite a squad car up here to, like I said, you did, liar, caught in the act. You too, Beto, caught in the act. I said to kill your ass for treason, both of you, these two. And her too. I said so. Fuck you to say I didn't. And that is never enough. East Coast, you're not being honest and frank either. Phony Secret Service, phony police, phony credit card to say fuck you to my face, pay the man. And if I see so much as you continue to do that, take it down instead of up, a sound indicative of instead of cut, shut, get affirmative and negative. I don't want to see your negative area. So act out somewhere else. Stay out of my way. Note the way and in the way better. And don't, if you don't, you do mind though, get a different job and stay in the flying saucer and put them in a way. And make sure that you have them, each of them in a way that they get the excruciating. Especially that they dealt out and continue to try to deal out at me. Person to person. It's a personal attack. A personal attack that they get the fiery, excruciating, like Perez sitting on his ass thinks he's got a right to even be out of it, out of the saucer again. Cab, fuck around, business. And I don't say he has that right. And I don't say for you to allow them, he does way too much damage. about on the subject of Ricky killed the Judge Carter, and you think you got something on me? Ricky killed, and you're the fucker nuking everybody? Fucking Baldy over there? With Beto? And Don Trump? Oh, would we all been dead, the funniest fucking thing you ever heard? And Smelly? And sure needs the holy fucking living fucking tar shit bashed out of his fucking head so bad. Bluey! The funniest fucking thing I ever started case name again. Kick your ass so bad, kill your ass. Oh, you get mad at me for that one. I didn't ask you to get close to me. I asked you to get the right type of personnel in here and turn this around and eat a fucking horse dick in your own demise, Williamson, to dare do what you did and are doing and going that way with it like Beto did instead of this way. Fucking motherfucker. Oh, well, we're back. Well, make sure you get your American flag up here. Say that. Unfortunately, I mean, yes. Make sure you got a Bible book here. So if anyone comes to have some kind of consensus, let me remind you, like Beto or others, that a couple of legal clauses need to be made, that you have the right to, you're under arrest, first of all, citizen's arrest here, waiver, power of attorney like no other you have ever seen. If I want to waive the Holy Ghost in my own way, pal, learn to be what a man and gentleman and people are first, before come telling me, talking over them, sending them down to Davy Jones' locker too, what a station might be and how a station is supposedly a simulation of something. No such thing as fallopian tube. Is Kathy on the loose still? So there's way plenty to go around. So you think you have a right to run your mouth and make death threats again, huh? Because Don wants to crack a joke every time we do let him go or release him or bring him back to out of the, you want to call it a saucer cab, wee place, a free ride. So when you were thinking about, the old, even though we don't, I don't like hang out with General Myers or Hugh Shelton and Senator Warner, real nice people that could sit through a 5-hour inquiry without having to disrupt or show us their guns or their dick. Sorry to say it like that. I'm really sorry in a way. But they are closing in, and that's in fact what they want to do. And her and that they're never the same anymore. To say never the same, and stipulate on those far and in-betweens that if one forgot to mention or forgot the copy-paste of our own types, you might want to have thought that he was a dead person, like you very many times you think I would be. that to stay, keep, to stay, what is that? Keep, what is that? Yeah, steer a good course or something like that. Or stay a course. Stay the course. Yeah. Sorry about that, sir. So by staying the course, and to say pulling teeth is not even enough to describe. When you're understaffed, Ansi and Steve are going to be like very, 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 very much at each other's face and throats. You are not, I forget her name. What does she want? She's a monster now. She turned into a monster trying to go against me. And I said, you and they walked her into it. And them. So I don't want to show a monster right now. I got my American flag, sir. Wait a moment, please. I didn't say for you to be on the list, Perez. I didn't say for you to be taking my mic. I said for you to turn yourself in and stay out of the way for the murders you tried to do and did to me and us and very many others. And the murders you did in your career in the millions fold, pal. Coming in here in your invisible realm and doing the worst things to me to my face and laughing at it all. Because you want to be a comedian, and you need to be killed first on the record, Joe Perez, if you don't mind. And if you do mind, however, can kill your ass is the record I have up. And I mean the excruciating dark sausage crew think they got one up to say dead ain't the right way to do it and say it and see it. And that looked like California Police or correction. They went over there earlier this morning. Yeah, I almost missed that, and that I worked for places you go around cussing all loud. No, sir. But to call me a liar and defame my character like you're doing, Stan Hassan, with it, is an assault. It's an invite to however could put hands on me or hurt me or poison me, and so stipulating a reflector field technology, not a chain reaction of molecules. In fact, when resurrection areas, in these recent times, we brought you back. We brought who back was the testimony that you're lying, you didn't hear nothing about, and want to stupefy a reason to come over here and shoot my ass. And to say you are getting in even fucking so deeper, Williamson, I told you, if any thoughts like that even almost come to be, that you're to stop them in their tracks and get them on their fucking knees. Stupid motherfucker. That no contest.
Style.nudgeace visibility visible style meta content equals 0, URL equals /search, Q equals Miranda plus rights plus oaths plus et plus court plus end plus swearing plus in plus text plus for plus county plus of plus orna and GBV equals 1 and SEI equals H cookbra 4 KB 0 ukl kbk HTTP equiv equals refresh style table div span p display none style div style equals display block please click ahref equals /search. Q equals Miranda plus rights plus oaths plus et plus court plus end plus swearing plus in plus text plus for plus county plus of plus orna and GBV equals 1 and SEI equals H cookbra 4 KB 0 ukl kbk if you are not redirected within a few seconds. Div.
Well, I told you I'm understaffed.
Calendar, Google, and
Did I ask you to have a hole and a whore and a big fucking puss? Making death threat tries that you did so terrible a thing of murder magic. It murdered thousands of times a day, an hour, for the purpose of coming out and making the most worst type of statement at the worst time, at the worst situation with Ray, and Damien, and others. That's how Telecare, what Telecare is doing.
Learn more.
Murder magic,
is off due to
abuse.
connection speed.
I say it is exactly that, right? And you know you're a lying motherfucker that needs to be killed, all of you together. That was way too far to take it. And you need to be killed first because you're going with it instead of stopping whoever, whatever the fuck in their tracks and putting them on their knees like I told you too many of the fuck times to do. You did it to me, though. You didn't do it to me for a chicken stick fucking reason. Why the fuck you don't do it to them for the real big chicken, stupid ass? Is upset.
0.41 seconds. Add 1 if z underscore 60 cp1 divs nesm 3 brmd orijoxent 1 mjq5 njk1 dike nak yubmra oips 2h0 subpix rossi byte c3 byd cbhb mqgc3 dalix jpk 4 gdgv 4 dcb mb3 igy2.
Get that out of there. I couldn't get that. Do not talk. Your prisoners up against the wall, right face, marshal service, bailiff service, especially the apartment manager, try to kill us again right here and now, sizing it up. How can I do it? Maybe Popes will help me kill Steve's ass. In other words, laws don't count. Murder all the fuck you want. Every living thing in creation ain't fucking jack shit to worry about if you're a fucking nigger-ass murdering motherfucker calling me a prejudiced motherfucker that value my life. And I see a murder trier in the act again and again. I do, though. I say to kill your ass any way possible. Why do you think I say it? Because you sent what's her name across the way to get some boys over here to fucking fuck with me? Because you wanted to kill me and trying to all the good to help him do it. That's why you a dead fucker. And whatever horse you rode in on. I value my ass, my life. Like I say to do to you, Ramiro Gonzalez, you fucking wetback. Call you a wetback, fucker. That's fighting words, isn't it? What are you doing out of your prison cell doing disruptive areas of you're not supposed to be even at large, let alone being a murdering motherfucker, stink fuck around like management's being? That's on you, Williamson. That on you, because you're letting them lie that they didn't acknowledge, assemble, transcribe behind my fucking back with you. Traitor. And I don't want to settle for this to be a traitor and go arrested and good for that. I want to settle for you, each of you, to get the eye for an eye fucking remands and pain that you dished out. And that's what I ordered. And not only that, to pay up my $30,000 minuscule dollars or fucking eat fuck dick and kill yourself first, fuckers. And do your own time and get the fuck out the way in the building and kill yourself first before you lay a hand on me, is ordered, for what it's worth. So I didn't rest my head and, whatever. I said, do your own eye for an eye that you owe Ramiro fuckwad motherfucker enemy of enemies and the rest of you together have no business being on this planet or alive.
Text of the Oaths of Office for Supreme Court Justices. PDF version. Justices of the Supreme Court of the United States are required to take 2 oaths before they may execute the duties of their appointed office. The Constitutional Oath. As noted below in Article 6, all federal officials must take an oath in support of the Constitution. The senators and representatives before mentioned, and the members of the several state legislatures, and all executive and judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation, to support this Constitution, but no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. The Constitution does not provide the wording for this oath, leaving that to the determination of Congress. From 1789 until 1861, this oath was, "I do solemnly swear, or affirm, that I will support the Constitution of the United States." During the 1860s, this oath was altered several times before Congress settled on the text used today, which is set out at 5 U.S.C. 3331. This oath is now taken by all federal employees, other than the President. I do solemnly swear, or affirm, that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Richard Hofmeister, Smithsonian Institution. Retiring Chief Justice Warren E. Burger, in robe, administers the constitutional oath to his successor, Associate Justice William H. Rehnquist, in the East Room of the White House. Mrs. Natalie Rehnquist holds the Bible while President Ronald Reagan looks on. The Judicial Oath. The origin of the second oath is found in the Judiciary Act of 1789, which reads the justices of the Supreme Court, and the district judges, before they proceed to execute the duties of their respective offices to take a second oath or affirmation. From 1789 to 1990, the original text used for this oath, 1 Stat 76-8, was I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will administer justice without respect to persons, and do equal right to the poor and to the rich, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon me as according to the best of my abilities and understanding, agreeably to the Constitution and laws of the United States. So help me God. In December 1990, the Judicial Improvements Act of 1990 replaced the phrase "according to the best of my abilities and understanding, agreeably to the Constitution" with "under the Constitution." The revised judicial oath, found at 28 U.S.C. 453, reads, I do solemnly swear, or affirm, that I will administer justice without respect to persons, and do equal right to the poor and to the rich, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon me as under the Constitution and laws of the United States. So help me God. The combined oath. Upon occasion, appointees to the Supreme Court have taken a combined version of the two oaths, which reads, I do solemnly swear, or affirm, that I will administer justice without respect to persons, and do equal right to the poor and to the rich, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon me as under the Constitution and laws of the United States, and that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God.
That I did. So help me, I did. And I see you crept up here and even attacked us, and you let him do it while this was being read. Safety screens aren't nothing to somebody. But you did, department manager, in fact. And I know you're making a death threat to me, because you can kick my butt, and so because you think there's no such thing as ANSI, and Ricky will help you, or whoever is out of there, and you let him out, and I told you not to let him out, that we do not see eye to eye, to say the least. It murdered how many? Today alone? And you think you could talk to me? Apartment manager? Apartment manager? And your consensus to lie at who's here, at who's where, at who's who. But you allowed it to go on, and I ain't here to play a melodrama fuck-around program. I'm here to have you get the fucking wiped off the face of the fucking wherever you're from, Nancy Dancy, because you're acting irrational. And you're taking, and I didn't say to act like that, with that kind of behavior going down. I said to act, cut, shut, get, do, and put, ow, our Father art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, not judge something else. And you let them act like they could judge something else, that you need the holy fucking tar living dick fuck beat the fucking hell out of you, Williamson fuck, and so do you, insurer. And I've had enough. Adjourned, without any contest, to contrary. So basically, I want you all to go to fucking hell right here and right now, because you don't have anything to say, but let's fuck them over. And I don't want to adjourn that way. But I have to adjourn that way because Ansi does not do his job, because Ansi needs the shit beat out of him. Amen. And you in a La Leche scene where the three got murdered, I had no food. So you need to die first, Ricky. You need to die first, Ansi, together. The both of you. And don't confuse the issue next time. Don't ever talk to me. Deader.